Coming up on today's FNN, we spend time with one of the most familiar faces at EK.
Plus, we explore the process of college applications for first-generation students.
And we get you ready for some playoff football. Stay tuned for all that and more because FNN starts now. What's up, Falcons? Happy Friday.
And happy Halloween.
I'm Trenton.
And I'm Chastity.
The height of college application season is here, and it's a stressful time. But it's even more stressful for those who are the first in their family heading to college. FNN reporter Mariah Wright explores how hard it really is, but also how to make their journey easier.
With college application deadlines quickly approaching, many students are hustling to complete their applications. But this process may seem a lot harder or more intimidating for first-generation students, who are the first in their family to go to college. Maggie Goering, a senior at East Kentwood, is a first-generation student herself. And for her, the process has been a little different than she expected.
Overall, it's just been pretty similar to the average student because it's the same process. I just don't have somebody at home versus at school to talk to.
At first look, it might seem like an unreachable goal to apply as a first-gen student. But those same limitations can also become strengths. Associate Vice President for Federal TRIO Programs at Grand Valley State University, Dr. Nakia Gaines, says she believes first-generation students bring a positive, unique point of view to the college experience.
I think they bring a level of grit, persistence, perseverance, and dedication. I think to be first in your family to pursue a higher education degree is a lot. You know, you have to be willing to step into a space that your parents or guardians don't know much about.
It's never too late to get started. If you don't know where to start, don't worry. Here are a few quick tips. Start your application on Common App and begin filling out your FAFSA. Those are 2 steps that will get you on the right track. And if that feels overwhelming, there's always someone who can help. Associate Director of Financial Aid Student Engagement Eligibility, Shakito Clay, says that one of the easiest ways students can ease anxiety about college is to take a visit.
Yep, and so they can always, any student can reach out to the high school counselors. That's right at their fingertips while they're in school. They can always take a tour to any colleges that they would like to go to. The college individuals will love to reach out to them too, the financial aid offices, admissions office.
Whether you are first gen or not, know that you are not alone and there are resources to help. That means your college advisor or your counselor. At EK, I'm Mariah Wright.
There's still plenty of time to apply to college if that's the path you're taking. But be sure to set up a meeting with our new college advisor or your counselor to explore your options after high school.
There are plenty of faces around East Kentwood that all students know. Chances are Mr. Urbis is one of those people. FNN's Brooklyn Hill spent time with him as he moves from his previous role with the safety staff to now being a full-time behavior specialist.
If you have ever been caught in the hallways when you aren't supposed to, you probably have met Mr. Urbis. Recently, he made the switch from a safety officer in the yellow shirt to a behavior specialist. But why the change? For Mr. Urbis, his new job helps him connect with students more and make a bigger impact in their day-to-day lives. The chance to build those connections is just one of the many things that he loves about his new role.
The relationships that I'm able to build with the students, the staff, being there for somebody is a huge thing that I enjoy, and I'm very glad to provide that for young men and women.
During his time at EK, he has helped many students get back on the right track and has done his best to help them stay there. Current junior KJ Williams was one of those students who needed a helping hand staying focused in life and in the classroom.
I was a kid who just all over the place. I was always loud, overly confident. I'm still am, but like he made me just slow down on that. It made me control me being loud and everything, and he just helped me stay focused.
Mr. Urbis has not only impacted students' lives, but also the lives of the staff he works with. Mrs. Didion Bain, a member of the safety staff that works with him every day, is able to see how his energy helps him work closely with students.
I think because of his energetic personality, I think for staff or students, and then I think a lot of times, Steve can relate a lot to students and staff, so I think it just draws attention.
At the end of the day, it comes down to Mr. Urbis simply taking the time to talk it out with the students.
I think because I genuinely take the time to care. Like, just, it's not just an adult talking to a young person. It's, you know, two human beings, you know, understanding each other and kind of giving a little bit of the why I do things and having that conversation with them. And then 9 times out of 10, students understand where I'm coming from when I take the time to explain it to them.
At EK, I'm Brooklyn Hill.
Mr. Urbis is always available if you need someone to talk to or spend some time with in between classes.
East Kenwood is home to more than 50 clubs, from gardening to poetry. There is something for everyone here. FNN reporter Rania Khani explores one of our clubs that focuses on empowerment and positivity, the She Club.
Meeting next Thursday, and our meetings are usually 2:30 to 3:30.
For many students at East Kentwood High School, the She Club is more than just an extracurricular. Members describe finding not just friendships, but inspiration, confidence, and a sense of belonging. The She Club is all about uplifting women and creating a supportive community for students. These students are not only supporting each other, but also developing valuable skills that extend beyond the classroom. The club advisor, Miss Kelly Whaley, explains how the She Club impacts students and why it's important for anyone interested in empowerment to get involved.
The She Club is a women's empowerment group, but honestly, it is open to everybody. Anyone is welcome to join. We have had all sorts of members. It is not just for girls, as some people think it might be.
Not only does the club provide a safe space, but it also organizes events and workshops focused on leadership and personal growth.
Our president, for example. Our president this year, last year, she actually emceed our entire event. And stepping into that president role has been just absolutely wonderful.
For Trezira Reed, the president of the She Club, she thinks that activities like this are a key piece of personal growth.
I think our mission will be able to keep our members thinking about like uplifting women and empowering women and then appreciating women. Like when I first moved here, I really didn't have anybody. And so the members, it helped me feel like less alone in like this big old school where I was new to.
Members, such as Vivian, emphasize that being a part of the She Club gives them a sense of belonging and strength that goes beyond meetings.
The club has helped me grow as a person a lot, and being able to just see everybody's ideas and intakes and taking them into account on how I think of something and how they think of something, I feel like it's really made me think outside of my comfort zone and how I could see certain things a lot.
For students seeking positivity, empowerment, and a strong sense of community, the She Club offers a place to thrive. Through a variety of activities, the club fosters leadership, confidence, and unity, making a tangible difference in the lives of its members. At East Kentwood, I'm Rania Khani.
Now let's toss it over to FNN sports reporter Reese Emiot.
Welcome back to the Lamb Falcons. It's Reese here bringing you your EK Sports Report. Tonight, for the first time since 2018, we are hosting a playoff football game. But before we get into that, let's check the highlights from last week's game against Grand Haven. Starting off, early off in the game, Kate Kaufman takes the snap, rolls out right, finds Mighty Edmonds for the touchdown, late hit on Grand Haven. Later in the game, Elijah Bonden steps up on the defensive side to get the big sack on Grand Haven's quarterback. Falcons rolling now, Kate Kaufman takes the snap, looks left, finds Steph Jones for the big first down with an amazing catch. The Falcons beat Grand Haven 49-29, securing a home playoff game and capping off a 7-2 regular season record. Tonight, the Falcons take on the Grand Ledge Comets. These two teams have met 7 times before, with EK winning 5 of them, most recently a 39-6 win in 2019. Purchase your tickets on GoFan for $7. Remember, student athletic passes do not work during the playoffs. With the Falcons having their best season since 2018, there have been many keys to their success. On the offensive side of the ball, there has been a constant source of playmaking. Mighty Edmonds. FNN Sports Director Brooklyn Gibson sat down with Mighty to ask about how he handles the outside noise to stay focused on the field.
With the 2025 season underway, Amon Mighty Edmonds has been dominating on the field in big ways and helping to lead our East Kenwood Falcons to many victories. Our FNN Sports reporters sat down with Mighty as he discussed his challenges throughout his high school football career and into the recruitment process.
I mean, it's not really nothing I could do about my height or like me not playing football, but I feel like as far as right now, all I can do is just keep showing up and letting my game speak for itself.
If you're undersized and you don't hit the measurables, whether it's your 40 time, whether it's your size, your length. You need to do everything in your power to be able to make up for that, because you can't give college coaches another reason to go against recruiting you. So I think that's the thing that's made Mighty an even better player, or I should say a better recruit this year than he was last year.
He going through some stuff like injuries and all that, and he be pushing through it. And I told the coach, like, he tough and it's really hard over height. Like, that's his main saying. So, like, he shows it on the field. Like, it don't matter how tall you are. Like, he gonna ball no matter what.
I feel like as far as this year, we've been like doing things like putting me on punt return, kick return, and then putting me in the backfield. Like, just trying to let colleges know I can play anywhere on the field. And I feel like that's helped me a lot as being an undersized guy.
One thing that comes to mind is route running. And we have two great receiver coaches, one that's been with him since last year, Coach Kendall. And he's really helped take an already talented Mighty, very explosive already, very elusive already, and made him a little bit more efficient out of like his break.
My personal goals is I want to have 1,000 yards and then break the school receiving record. And then as team goals, I think we all just want to win a state championship, but we got to take it 1 week at a time.
Some more playoff action for our Falcons as our cross-country team is getting ready for their state championships at Michigan International Speedway tomorrow afternoon, with Ava Lawrence, Justin Johnson, and Mati Tarkinen all placing in the top 15 at regionals to qualify for the meet. Good luck to them all. Heading over to the volleyball courts, our girls played their last regular season game on Tuesday, unfortunately losing to Hudsonville in 3 sets. Now the team is looking towards playoffs with their first district playoff game against Forest Hills Central at Forest Hills Northern on Monday, hoping to get a big win to continue their season. Last but not least, our boys water polo team starts their regional tournament at East Grand Rapids tonight, where they have a big game against Jenison at 6:30. That wraps up this week's sports report. We will be back next week with playoff highlights and we'll talk winter sports. Now let's send it back to the desk.
Thanks, Reese.
Now let's wrap up this week's show.
It's time for the return of Guess That Song. Check it out.
I am Brandon Bowie.
My name's Eli.
And this is Guess That Song.
You know, a lot of girls be thinking my songs are about them, but this is not to get confused.
Best I Ever Had by Drake.
One more time.
Love.
Fight the feeling.
Oh, that's it? No, you can play a little longer.
I can tell that money's got you working.
Practice.
Great Gatsby.
You used to. Yeah. You used to call me on my stuff.
Hotline Bling. Yeah.
And that does it for today's show. We'll be back next Friday with more. But until then,
make sure to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to Falcon News Network on YouTube, where you can catch sports live streams, previous episodes, and other great content.
Plus, check out Falcon News Network on Spotify for our new season of podcasts, and tune in to our live radio station. Have a great week. We'll see you next Friday.